Have you ever been stuck in the friend zone and wondered how to get out? Ah, the friend zone, that frustrating and often confusing space where you're more than a friend but not quite a romantic interest. It's a place many of us have found ourselves in, whether intentionally or not. The friend zone is like being on a treadmill, running but not really getting anywhere. You're close enough to see the potential of a relationship, yet far enough to feel the sting of unreciprocated feelings. It's that awkward space where your feelings are stuck in a perpetual limbo. Common scenarios that land you into this quagmire include being the shoulder to cry on, the reliable friend who's always there but never really seen as a potential partner, or the buddy who's fun to hang out with but not quite relationship material. But don't worry, there is a way out of the friend zone and we're here to guide you through it. The first step to escaping the friend zone is understanding why you're in it. You might be wondering, how did I end up here in the first place? Well, there could be a multitude of reasons. One common cause is the lack of romantic or physical attraction. Just like you can't control who you're attracted to, neither can the other person. They might see you as a great friend, but the spark just isn't there for them. Another reason could be fear. Fear of ruining a good friendship, fear of rejection, or even fear of commitment. It's a delicate balancing act, isn't it? You want to take things to the next level, but you also don't want to lose what you already have. And let's face it, the fear of rejection is real, and it can be paralyzing. But here's the thing. It's not always about you. It's also about them. Maybe they're not ready for a relationship or they're dealing with personal issues. It's important to keep in mind that everyone has their own life, their own struggles, and their own reasons. This is where empathy comes into play. It's not enough to just understand your feelings, you need to understand theirs too. Empathy is not about agreeing with the other person or dismissing your own feelings. It's about seeing things from their perspective. It's about understanding their fears, their desires, their reasons. Why is this important? Because understanding the situation from both sides is the first step towards finding a solution. It helps you see things clearly, it helps you manage your expectations, and most importantly, it helps you approach the situation with respect and kindness. Remember, getting out of the friend zone is not about manipulating someone into having feelings for you. It's about understanding, respecting, and caring for each other's feelings. It's about authenticity, honesty, and mutual respect. So take a step back, reflect. Why are you in the friend zone? Is it because of a lack of attraction? Is it fear? Or is it something else? Understanding the why is the first step to understanding the how. Once you understand why you're in the friend zone, you can start planning your escape. Self-improvement is a key aspect of escaping the friend zone. Let's delve into this. Imagine you're a book on a shelf, surrounded by countless other books. How do you catch someone's eye? It's by becoming a more compelling read. Similarly, becoming more attractive physically, intellectually, and emotionally can make you stand out. Let's break this down. Physical attractiveness is not just about looks. It's about taking care of your health and showing that you respect your body. This could mean regular exercise, a balanced diet, or even getting enough sleep. This isn't about transforming yourself overnight into a fitness model. It's about embracing a healthier lifestyle that radiates vitality and energy. Moving on, intellectual attractiveness is about nurturing your mind. This can be achieved by pursuing your interests or picking up new ones. Are you into art? Dive deeper into it. Intrigued by space exploration? Learn more about it. This not only makes you more interesting but also gives you a broader range of topics to discuss. Remember, the more expansive your knowledge, the more engaging your conversations can be. Lastly, emotional attractiveness. This is where emotional intelligence comes into play. Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand and manage your own emotions and those of others. It's about empathy, self-awareness, and emotional control. By developing emotional intelligence, you can build deeper, more meaningful connections. But why is self-improvement so crucial? Well, it's because it's not just about becoming more appealing to others. It's about growing as an individual. It's about becoming a person who you can be proud of. And this, in turn, boosts your self-esteem. And why is self-esteem important? Because confidence is attractive. When you're confident, you're more likely to express your feelings openly and honestly. You're more likely to take risks and step out of your comfort zone. And that's exactly what you need to do to escape the friend zone. Improving yourself not only makes you more attractive, but it also boosts your self-esteem, which is crucial for the next step. Now that you're becoming a better version of yourself, it's time to communicate your feelings effectively. The ability to express your feelings without sounding needy or desperate is an art. It's about finding the right balance, where you show your interest without losing your dignity. So how do we achieve this? Firstly, be honest and open. Honesty is the foundation of any relationship, whether it's a friendship or something more. Let your feelings be known, but in a way that respects the other person's space. For example, instead of saying, "I can't live without you," which might come off as desperate, try saying, "I really enjoy spending time with you, and I'd like to explore if there's more to our relationship." Secondly, effective communication is not just about speaking, it's also about listening. Pay attention to the other person's words, body language, and reactions. This not only shows respect, but also helps you gauge how your feelings are being received. Now let's talk about handling rejection. It's never easy, but it's an inevitable part of life. If your feelings aren't reciprocated, it's important to handle it gracefully. Remember, it's not a reflection of your worth, but simply a matter of personal preference. Don't let it discourage you or make you bitter. Instead, use it as a stepping stone to grow and learn. Lastly, remember to respect their feelings. If the other person wants to remain just friends, respect that decision. It's crucial to value the friendship you have, even if it's not the outcome you desired. After all, a genuine friendship is a treasure in itself. So let's recap. Express your feelings honestly and openly, but without sounding needy. Listen attentively and respect the other person's feelings. Handle rejection gracefully, and remember that it's not a reflection of your worth. Most importantly, value the friendship you share regardless of the outcome. Remember, effective communication is a two-way street. Be ready to listen and respect their feelings as well. Getting out of the friend zone doesn't happen overnight. It requires persistence and patience. You see, in this journey of shifting gears from friendship to something more, patience is your most trusted ally. It's the gentle hand that guides your actions, ensuring they're measured and thoughtful rather than impulsive and rash. There's an inherent beauty in patience. It allows you to respect the pace of the other person, granting them the space they need to process their feelings and thoughts. Just as a butterfly doesn't emerge from its cocoon immediately, feelings too need time to evolve and transform. Therefore, rushing things might just lead to a premature end, leaving both of you in an awkward predicament. But let's not forget, patience alone is not enough. It needs to be coupled with persistence, the unyielding force that propels you forward. Persistence is about being consistent in your efforts, showing up every day and proving through your actions that you're more than just a friend. It's about demonstrating that you're someone who's reliable, someone who can be there not just in the good times, but also in the challenging ones. However, it's essential to remember that persistence doesn't mean being pushy or clingy. It's about maintaining a balance, knowing when to step up and when to step back. And above all, it's about respecting the other person's feelings and decisions. There's a fine line between persistence and desperation. Crossing it can land you back in the friend zone, or worse, strain the friendship. So while it's important to be persistent, it's equally important to be aware of the signals the other person is sending. If they're not reciprocating your feelings, it might be time to reconsider your approach, or even move on. In the end, it's all about finding the right balance between patience and persistence. It's about understanding that good things take time and that sometimes, despite our best efforts, things might not turn out the way we want them to. But that's okay. With persistence, patience, and a healthy dose of self-improvement, escaping the friend zone is certainly possible. Let's quickly recap the steps to escape the friend zone. First, understanding the situation is paramount. Acknowledge that you're in the friend zone and accept that it's okay. It's a starting point, not a permanent state. Next, focus on personal improvement. Grow as an individual, not just for the sake of attracting someone, but for your own personal fulfillment. Enhance your qualities, pursue your interests, and build your confidence. Then, there's effective communication. Be clear about your feelings but respectful of theirs. It's all about balance, sharing your feelings without pressuring the other person to reciprocate. Lastly, patience and persistence are key. It's not a sprint, but a marathon. It may take time, but with consistency and respect, the dynamic of the relationship can change. Remember, the friend zone is not a life sentence. With the right approach, you can navigate your way out and potentially turn a platonic friendship into a romantic relationship. Good luck.